Round 2 of the evening here at Thunderdome 47, 4 by 3 minute rounds in the junior middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, trained by Ruben Sanchez from the Cuban Boxing Club with an official weight of 69.5 kilograms. He has a record of 3 fights with 3 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mitch Arnold! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Steve Wills from Pinky's Gym with an official weight of 69.1 kilograms tonight. He makes his pro boxing debut. Ladies and gentlemen, this is James Silvestro!
And for his first assignment of the evening, Bill Seth, very experienced referee in WA, and again, we're looking forward to this fight because of 2 reasons. Again,
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Stepping up, and Mitch Arnold.
The boxers are ready to go. I hope you're ready to go. Let's make some noise.
Against Josh, third degree burner. We'll see on the card.
Round 1.
Again, just steps up, takes fights anywhere, anytime. And
absolutely.
Oh, nice jab there by Silvestro to start off.
Nice couple of jabs. And that's the thing about, obviously, we know with Mitch Arnold, he might look awkward on the screen. He's got some clever movement, and that's going to be a challenge for James Silvestro on his pro debut to find where he's at. And he did it well with the jab there first, but he's going to have to keep using that jab to find Mitch Arnold. You can see that weird movement that he's known for. He ducks his head to the side, but it's effective for him.
But it's also experience. He's been in there for a lot of good fighters so far, and you got a guy making his pro debut, so that's what makes this matchup so intriguing.
Yeah.
Nice head movement there by Silvestro. He's trying to use the jab and follow up with the uppercut.
You see both corners are, experienced corners. As you said, you've got Stevie Wills on one side, you've got Ruben, the Cuban, who's one of the state coaches in the amateurs, and, multiple fighters here. So they've both got good experience. They both come in great shape.
Silvestro is the one that's pushing forward, but Mitch Arnold, we've seen before, is quite comfortable with that with the counter. Silvestro lines a nice punch, and Mitch Arnold follows up in kind.
I think one of the things that I'd like to work on with Mitch Arnold is, Brett, as you said, because he's so comfortable going on the back foot, a lot of the judges don't see the work like that. That good body shot is a scoring punch. But because he's going backwards, they don't pay attention to it. And it can have a negative effect. That's not to change him to say he's got to be a come-forward fighter, but staying too defensive-minded, it can work as a negative for him, I think, with the scoring on a couple of the fights that he's had here.
He just showed some good movement then, didn't he? And again, there was a lot of punches thrown by Silvestro that didn't land because of the head movement of Arnold, so well done to him. Instead, Silvestro's the one doing the stalking at the moment, trying to follow up.
Yeah, but he's not landing with those punches.
No,
and that's what I said.
Look at the head movement.
Yeah, and that's where Mitch Arnold is underrated, because he still hasn't hit him yet. And this is where James Silvestro just needs to, on a pro debut, he's just got to take his time and look for the right punch, which is hard to do against Mitch Arnold because he's very deceptive. His best punch so far, Silvestro, has been his jab, and he throws it well.
Well, what was great by Arnold, because he didn't get hit, and he enabled Silvestro to throw a lot of punches and energy.
Yeah, we've got a 4-rounder. So, as you said, Mitch Arnold's got the experience, Brett, and he might be able to use that come in the later rounds should we get there.
We've seen it before with new guys coming through, and
that's the end of round 1.
For a lot.
That's going to be one of the tough rounds to score. They're going to show some of the highlights here as we go through the round. But Mitch Arnold on the back foot, as you said, James Silvestro clearly was dominating in terms of the aggression side of the round, and he probably landed the more scoring punches. But as you said, Mitch Arnold, he was definitely his movement.
Well, I just see myself on screen there.
We're looking at that.
I thought, I'm not there, I'm with you. No, it's all good. We're having a fantastic night at Thunderdome 47, that's for sure. Bill Seth gives us the nod, saying, yeah, that was a good round for both fighters, Paul.
Yeah, I think it was a good round. I think it's an evenly matched fight. It'll be interesting to see what we see at the start of this
Seconds
round.
out. Ladies and gentlemen, how's your fighter going? Make some noise for him in round 2. Here we go.
It's no nonsense, isn't he?
He makes sure he gets his message across, and that's what we need in boxing. We need good coaches, good teachers.
So, straight like that, Mitch Arnold comes up even more aggressive.
Yeah.
Oh, nice little exchange there. They got the crowd reaction. So it's living up to expectations as an intriguing battle to watch.
Yeah, that was a really good right hand by Mitch Arnold.
Yeah, it was.
And he's going looking for it again. He's got a bit of confidence in that punch, which is good to see. And Silvestro took it well.
Nice punch there by Silvestro.
Yeah.
Both guys, that was a nice exchange by Silvestro. I think Arnold just needs to go back to that head movement he was using in the first round. But he's keeping his head more on the centre line this round for some reason. Probably trying to be more aggressive.
Yeah, when he's coming forward, he doesn't have a lot of movement. You can see there, he's much better movement on the back foot, like you just saw there. But Silvestro's doing well by changing or being able to balance it by shortening the distance and getting close here. But when he's fighting on the inside, it's just not shortening his punches, which is helping Mitch Arnold obviously get a bit more movement when he is sort of on his chest. There's a nice right hand there. Ball comes back with a receipt though.
Yeah, I said both guys landed, but I think Arnold might have got the better of it then in that exchange.
Yeah.
But Silvestro, he seems fine.
I tell you, the judges are going to have their work cut out for him in this round to be scoring this, that's for sure.
That's the head movement that we saw, and he didn't land one punch then, Silvestro.
Yeah.
So then...
this again, a shout out to Tony Tolch. This is a really evenly matched fight, especially for James Silvestro on his debut. And Mitch Arnold again, tough as nails. And this is just a great first fight for James Silvestro. He's going to learn a lot from it.
Well, Tony Tolch, he speaks so highly of Mitch Arnold as well. We know why.
Yeah. Saved a couple of cards, I think. A couple of fights on the cards.
Yeah, I certainly did. Closing stages of round 2.
That's the end of round 2.
Intriguing matchup.
Yeah, it's going to be, that's a really tough round to score. I think we might be around a piece here. James Silvestro seems to be taking in some nice big deep breaths. Mitch Arnold, he sat down for the first time, Brett, in his fights. I haven't seen him take a stool yet. He was standing in the first round and now he's taking the stool.
I think he urged you, Paul.
You can see in the highlights here, sort of the movement that Mitch Arnold's known for. Just hard to hit.
I want to see if Ruben the Cuban gives him another bit of a slap. Because as soon as he did that, there it is, right on cue. He gave him the slap.
Seconds out. Heading into the third round here, round 3 of 4 in your second bout of Thunderdome 47. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round 3.
So both boys are sitting behind the jab, but they're not really committing to the jab. They're just sticking it out there. They're not really putting their weight into it. Turning that hip, turning that shoulder, and dropping that jab. He's not stepping forward with the jab.
Both guys exchanging We saw a lot of this in round 2. The strategy hasn't changed. You're just trying to look for openings.
Yeah.
It's just a good old-fashioned fight.
Yeah. And as I said, it goes back to Mitch Happy sitting on the back foot and James Happy standing in front of him.
And this is Mitch Arnold's opportunity with the experience that we're talking about. He can drive this home against a fighter who's had an exhibition bout, who's looking good early. And let's see if he can come over the top of him.
Yeah. Well, we've got no doubt training Pinky's gym with the WBC regional light heavyweight champion Matty the Jedi Floyd and Stevie Wills. He's going to be working hard. He's going to be fit, but still, there's a nice couple of punches.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I think Silvestro even acknowledged that one.
Yeah, he took it well. There's another. There it is. It's the same combination. Brady threw it again. It's a right hand, it's a left sort of uppercut or a shovel punch. He threw it the first time, he landed, and he's looking for it again. And that's where you just need to see Silvestro just shorten those punches up a little bit when he gets Mitch Arnold, when he gets him on the ropes, he gets him in the corner. He's just got to try and shorten his punches a little bit. I think we're past halfway mark of this round and both boys are going to sleep well tonight with a minute to go.
Certainly are.
Oh, nice right hand by Silvestro.
See, this fight is definitely up for grabs, just over a round and a bit to go. Nice jab there by Silvestro. Been a good round for Arnold, I think.
Yeah, he's landing good punches.
Yeah. Look at that. He's definitely landed the harder punches of this round.
Yeah, he's having a great time. Not sure how it's happened, but
Silvestro lands a good one of his own.
Yeah, we've got a cut on Mitch Arnold's ear.
Yeah.
So that's definitely spurred on.
That's the end of round 3.
He definitely saw the blood and he was onto it at the end of the
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got James Silvestro in the blue corner, Mitch Arnold in the red corner.
Mitch Arnold's been here before. He's been
Seconds out. Will it go to the judges? Make some noise for your fighter, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, fourth and final round. Round 4.
This is going to be a great round, Paul.
Yeah. It's a great evenly matched contest.
Yeah. Silvestro started off this round very nicely.
Yeah.
Oh, nice uppercut there by Arnold. Partially blocked.
Yeah, we sort of go back to, once the first sort of 20 seconds of the round goes, we go back to Mitch Arnold's happy to take a few big back steps, happy to sit on the back foot, and James Silvestro is happy to oblige and come forward.
Nice punch there by Silvestro. Both guys land.
Both guys land the right hand.
Uppercut there by Arnold and overhand right by Silvestro. He tries to throw out the jab, but Arnold saw it coming.
And this is where you want to see James really work. He's only pro debut, inexperienced to get it, but once he gets him on the back foot here against the ropes, it's time to go to work. And this is where you've got to press forward, get some weight on him, and just really start to rip in.
Oh, nice there by Silvestro. He goes in.
He's got to go. You can't just let him off the hook like that.
No.
So credit to Mitch Arnold again. He gets himself back into the centre of the ring.
Final 60 seconds.
It's one of those fights there, both working hard all around the ring. Hasn't just taken place up against the ropes. A lot of it's been taking place in the middle of the ring.
Ruben is just imploring Mitch Arnold to just go forward. He's just calling him on.
He has to. This is the part where it could cost someone a fight.
Yeah.
Final 30 seconds. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Bring them home strong.
Yeah, let the boys go to work.
Yeah, certainly has.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, half from both boys. Both want their first win.
Yes. It's been a very entertaining
And that's the end of the fourth and final round. Let's hear it for both fighters.
Tough one to score. This could generally go either way. I think that's a really evenly matched fight. Yeah, really evenly matched fight. I think either way we might be getting a rematch on this one.
Oh, I think so. I might call for it myself and be a matchmaker in there, Paul. Good call.
All right, let's have both fighters at the center of the ring, please. Both fighters to the center of the ring for the judges' decision. Bout 2 of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thunderdome 47 live from the Metro City nightclub in Perth, Western Australia. We had 4 rounds of action in the junior middleweight division. Now we turn to the judges for their decision. It is unanimous, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, the blue corner, James Silvestro.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm with your winner, James Silvestro. Congratulations on the victory. I know Mitch Arnold has a ton of heart. He obviously thought he'd done enough. What were you thinking when you heard CJ reading out the scorecard? Did you and your corner think you had done enough to get the win?
Yeah, I think so. But he put up a hell of a fucking fight. He's really fucking tough. Got heaps of heart. Mitch Arnold did fucking amazing.
He is. Again, he's a fan of the Dragonfly boxing promotion. Something about this fight that was intriguing to me, because we saw you at Thunderdome 46, an exhibition bout. You're very unlucky that didn't go your way, by the way, but for you to step up in a pro rank against an experienced fighter like that, it was a massive step up, and I think you performed very well. You must be very happy.
Yeah, definitely. I have to thank my corner and fucking everybody at Pinky's who's been helping me out, helping me train. Without them, I never could have fucking done this.
Shorter rounds in obviously the exhibition bouts. What was different for you making your pro debut tonight and also getting the win?
The gloves were definitely fucking different. Lighter gloves. 4 rounds was a bit harder to do. I feel like I gassed a bit quicker than I did in the exhibition fights. But other than that, it was just fun to get out here if I can do it.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you on this magnificent card, which is obviously a massive road to a massive couple of weeks for boxing in WA. What is next for James Silvestro?
Hopefully I'm coming back for another fucking pro fight.
Well, we can't wait to see you again. You're very welcome once again at Thunderdome. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, James Silvestro.